action. It's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And that will be incomplete as well.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the... Here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
And he spoke very eloquently and passionately on Media Day about what a victory here would mean for him. He knows this just isn't any other game. This is the kind of game that stays with you for a lifetime. If there's anyone on this field tonight who's most ready for this moment, I think it's this man right here.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Renfro, the motion man. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the gun on third down, Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They brought him in off the corner, and he gets in to drop him for a loss of 4.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
You know, he hated taking the loss there on third down. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. Pass complete once again to Bourne. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A quick throw caught out wide by Bourne. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Mahomes to throw once more. He's going to find Atwell open downfield. And 58 yards. And the Giants have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Hassan Reddick from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 50 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Here's Murray. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
35 yards that time on the punt, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. And And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And now another one thrown incomplete.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 60 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of the Super Bowl. To throw, it's Murray. Short throw to Disley. His second catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Murray. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 38-yard line, second and 9. Murray now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 26. Throwing now is Murray. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Murray going to keep this himself on the draw. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now.
It's fourth down.
We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. 7-3 the score. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the second quarter. Brandon Garden alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play. So no problems at all on that one. And you know there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And New York set to take the field. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. Now, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. Murray's throw taken in by London. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. A run on 1st down with Jacobs as he'll get this forward for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Murray off play action. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the 1st down before taking the hit.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Here's Murray. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And New York set to take the field. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Mahomes now on 1st down. To the right side and complete to Atwell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 29, here's 2nd and a couple. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's got the connection downfield to Atwell. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This short throw caught by Goddard. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 42 yards.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond. But on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to him. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Chris Wormley. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He'll find a man over the middle. Tutu Atwell. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. A pass complete downfield to Renfro. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Murray now being chased out left. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Sly able to put this one through, and they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And now out come the Giants. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw, it's Mahomes. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first. and then taking off.
Now Mahomes. That is caught. He's across midfield. And down right around the 37. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards.
On third down, it's very simple. Make sure you get beyond the sticks, make the catch, pick up the first down. But in this case, he turned it into bonus time and was off to the races for a monster play.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This one caught by Ridley. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the Broncos' 31-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco, shedding the tackle. And a stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. Here's 2nd and 3. Now here's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Patterson's kick is good. And they take the lead here by a point, 10-9. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. A huge play there for Denver. 49 yards. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Lamb. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Play action. Now it's Murray. Sliding. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll get that complete to Parkinson. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Murray going to try to throw on third down. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
The Giants take over first down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season of football, but it's not over yet. One half remains to decide who will stand on the podium with the Vince Lombardi Trophy. And to call the second half, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And he returns this to the 22. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made it feel as they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Derek Stingley getting home on the corner blitz. But collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Hassan Reddick in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
And that's his 3rd sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ealy, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Wearing those golden high tops as well.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. first down, Mahomes. A very quick pass to Ridley. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Mahomes going to throw. And it's complete. Right back to Ridley. 7 yards there and a first down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Broncos will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Throwing now is Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Throwing again, Murray. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. To throw, it's Murray. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Jacobs. And he'll be out right at the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force third and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on third down.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. He'll get this to about the 38. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Murray. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Look at the big fella go. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's Murray. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Back to the running game with Jacobs. 88 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Play fake. Murray. Open man, that's Renfro. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Jacobs going to try the middle. They're only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Murray now to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Adafe Owe. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Slide able to put this one through, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
New York ready to go again offensively. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On play action, it's Mahomes. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Broncos 28-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. He hit his first, this one from 38. Patterson's kick is good, and it will push the lead up to 5. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment.
Responsible for well over 100 yards of total offense, but still hasn't found the end zone. You think that's in the back of his mind going into this drive?
It's always in the back of the mind of a player having that type of a day because you want that gratification for your work, right? You want that stamp on top of everything. The bottom line for him, he's doing great work. Sometimes it just opens it up for other people to actually get into the end zone for him.
The runners, you know, would they rather have 60 yards, 3 touchdowns, or 150 no touchdowns?
I think more than likely 150 and no touchdowns, but all the runners that I know would say, I'll take 150 and 3 touchdowns. They're greedy that way.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Murray now. Flush to his right. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
To throw is Murray. And that is incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line.
Tutu Atwell and company get back onto the field for their next drive.
Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. That feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only 1 quarter left here in Super Bowl 60 as we get set to begin the 4th.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Mahomes.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now Mahomes.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Denver's offense ready to go again. And we're at the time of the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On play action, it's Murray. That is caught by Lamb. And he gets us from inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down. Murray going to throw.
That's caught left side. Ruckert with it.
And
from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Here is 3rd down and 4. Now Murray. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And Dafe Owe able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. A bit of extra pressure now for this one on Joey Sly. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Sly able to put this one through. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And the Giants ready to come out now. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. On that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The Giants on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 31. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line. A give right side for Pacheco. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man is Bourne. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now here's Mahomes. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer. You go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now. They feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Murray. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Ernest Jones, the linebacker, with a sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Here's Murray from midfield.
CeeDee Lamb.
And down to the 27-yard line. How about that? They weathered the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, trying to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Here's Murray.
His pass complete to Rucker.
His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Well, Mark, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Josh Jacobs punching it in from a yard away.
And the Broncos have regained the lead in the 2nd half of this Super Bowl.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
It's complete, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by a field goal. Just over 2 minutes to go. They need at least a field goal to send this Super Bowl to overtime as they come up on first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Mahomes will try again on second down. Finding Bourne here over the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical third down here. Mahomes. Able to hook up here with Ridley. And he will have a Giants first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Mahomes. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Mahomes to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
Now that is the 2-minute